Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Digital and Social Media News for leaders of nonprofits, churches, and faith based organizations. I'm Nachi Lazarus, and this week we have news from Google, Twitter, Spotify, Pinterest, and Instagram. This is the show where we bring you the top 5 news you need to know for this week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first big news of this week is from Twitter. Last week, Twitter made a major announcement that they are stopping all political advertisements on their platform globally. This is a big decision in the social media industry, and it points to a unique trend that is starting in the industry. Its CEO Jack Dorsey explained his decision and the logic behind his decision in a thread, and I will link to that tweet thread. Do have a look. It has some very interesting perspectives and views that he is talking about. I quote one or two of his sentences. One says, "A political message earns reach when people decide to follow an account or retweet. Paying for the reach removes that decision, forcing highly optimized and targeted political messages on people." He also says, while internet advertising is incredibly powerful and very effective for commercial advertisers, that power brings significant risks to politics. So the stand that he's taking is moving social media advertising in a unique direction. Do check it out and let me know what you think. Our next news is from Google. Last week, Google announced acquisition of Fitbit, the fitness smartwatch manufacturer. They have acquired the company, and we will see more of Fitbit products being integrated into Android platform in the days to come. The success of Apple Watch has really triggered a lot of action in this space, and I wanted to bring this to your notice because considering wearable technology as part of your marketing or your digital outreaches could be crucial in the days to come, because wearables help people in many ways. One of the big reasons that Apple Watch and Fitbit have all taken off is because it helps people form a habit. It helps people access their phone without touching the phone. It is always with them. So you, as a non-profit or a ministry, if you're thinking of ways to help people, influence people in the right way for a particular habit or an action you want them to take, like maybe a daily reading or a daily bit of content that you want them to consume or something like that, then wearable technology or putting your content inside that could be a great way to influence people on a regular basis. So think about that. Our next news is from Pinterest. Pinterest has announced a new look for its iOS and Android apps. It has made a few changes which I actually like, because it makes the pins look much bigger, and the search bar has moved down into the navigation menu. You can also find other ideas within Pinterest, which is the main use of Pinterest. If you're already using Pinterest, it is very useful to find new ideas or thoughts or something that you're looking for, visual search. So that has become easier with a new look. Our next news is from Spotify. Spotify announced a new standalone app called Spotify Kids, which the company says focuses on safe content for kids and the next generation. And the content inside the app is from popular producers who are trusted in the kids space, like Disney and Discovery Kids and so on. And the company says that the kids can discover audio from movies and TV shows and sing along as they discover the content and listen to it on Spotify. So if you are in the kids ministry, this is something that you might want to have a look at and keep track of, because Spotify is known for how they move things into the market in a very user-friendly way. And right now this is on beta, and they're launching it only in Ireland, but it should soon be available globally. Do check it out. Before we go to our final news item of this week, I wanted to take a moment to remind you about our free online planning workshop. We are conducting a series of social media planning workshops for churches, ministries, and nonprofits, so that they can enter the new year 2020 with confidence and a solid plan. So we want to equip you to plan for the new year, because 2020 is projected to be a big year for digital and social media. So if you have a good plan, then there is a higher chances of you using digital and social media platforms to reach more people, serve more people in a better way, and be effective and grow your ministry. ministry. So look at nachi.net/2020. That is nachi.net/2020 and register for free. Even if you cannot attend it live, because we've got it in various timings which may suit different people around the world. So even if the live timing is not suitable for you, I highly recommend you go ahead and register either way, because once you register, you will get the recording. So share it with your friends as well who may be interested in getting a free download of the checklist that I'm going to share, and also tips and practical implementation techniques that I will be sharing at the workshop. All right, that's all for now. I will see you inside the workshop. For now, let's move on to our next news item. Our final news of this week is from Instagram. Instagram has released an official step-by-step guide on how to create interactive Instagram stories. If you use Instagram, you know that stories are one of the most popular form of content on the platform. They also give you the widest reach among all types of content. So it is good to learn how to use it. And stories can also be challenging. You know, when you think of creating stories, it has its own unique way in which you need to create stories. It is short, it's got to be authentic, it's got to be in the moment. So it's good to learn some tips from Instagram itself. The article gives you tips like the moments in which you need to create a story. It also talks about text, placing text, and so on. I will link to it in the show notes to check it out. Well, that's all I have for you this week. I hope it was useful. We've got all the source links and the details in our news page, nachi.net/news, if you like to dig deeper. I will see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, stay connected, stay blessed. God bless you.